Jamaica's Akeem Blake shatters the 10-second barrier in Nashville, Tennessee, just as we had predicted. Welcome back to the channel, people. Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, thank you for making it Peter Lloyd World. Now go ahead, please hit the subscribe button so we can continue to grow. When you do that, go in and hit the notification bell so you know when the next video drops, which is about once a day here on Peter Lloyd World. Also, if you enjoy the content, please hit the like button. And finally, leave your thoughts after this sports analysis where we take a look at and break down the races. Then we look at your comments. So stay until the end. You just might hear from yourself. When ready? Yep, good to go. As one would have anticipated at today's American Track League at the Music City Track Carnival, June the 5th in Nashville, Tennessee, Jamaica's Akeem Blake finally shattered, destroyed, removed, obliterated the 10-second barrier, winning the men's 100 meter in a very impressive new personal record of 9.92 seconds. Now, Akeem Blake was lined up against some of America's best, including Theta Green, Kendall Williams, Chris Belcher. Other Jamaican in the lineup, Jelani Walker, Chris Roster, Keyshawn Black, and Josephus Lyles, which is, I think, Noah Lyles' brother. The young man did extremely well. People, we saw this coming. We told you, we said it. It was coming. We told you Oblique Seville, and we said Akeem Blake. Akeem Blake seemed to have dominated the entire field within the first 40 to 50 meters of this 100 meter and looked very confident in the end. With a plus 1.4 win, Akeem Blake establishes his new personal record and finally does what, I'm going to keep saying it, we told he was going to do. He has dipped below that 10-second barrier, and we think that there is much more to come. But this was evident just looking at the stats. Over the last 3 to 4 months, he has consistently improved his times at all the national meets. Now, this was 10.13. I mean, it was obvious, people. He was just getting, he was always around that 10-second, very close to it, looked really comfortable, technique was getting better. Then of course you should remember this one.
Now Nigel Ellison, lane number 4, great start for Barnes. Akeem Blake now takes charge of this race and pulls away from the rest. Akeem Blake 10.15.
Now these last two ones were at the Velocity Fest 11, which was held at the National Stadium. Here he is in the finals, running a new personal best then of 10.08, where we stated in a video after he was clearly heading to that sub 10, and we asked if you think it was going to happen. We knew it was going to happen.
All playing goal for this 100 final. Johan Blake on a brawl with Shane Bailey. Akeem Blake is there.
Now, since last year when we started to do track and field on this channel, which was about 9 months ago, 8 or 9 months ago, I think, I've been stating that the statistics implies very implicitly that our male track and track athletes are coming back into season and form. Look, I get it, we get emotional and we are concerned, etc. But emotions don't fix anything, people. Just look at the numbers, look at the stats, and you can see that we have an entire generation of young men under the age of 23 who are just ridiculously fast and getting faster and faster. I am going to say it again. I think the Johan Blake's at his peak, and certainly Usain Bolt sort of spoiled us. So we kind of thought that that was the norm. The regular human beings take a little longer to evolve. So I was not surprised by Oblique Seville. Go back and check the previous videos. And I am certainly not surprised by Akeem Blake. I think there's much more left in the gas tank. And we have a few other young men, a little younger than these two, who are coming along also. And I get it, people are concerned about the transition, but just look at the stats, people. Look at the stats, look at the numbers. Jamaica produces such a massive volume of athletes. Just sheer mathematics, we're going to produce people like Akeem and Oblique, and we're going to produce other athletes like this. It's just the sheer volume of athletes that we produce, and at the level we produce them at, that you can see clearly at ISA Boys and Girls Champs. So honestly, and I don't like to be braggadocious, but I'm not surprised by this in any way, shape, or form. Congratulations to young Akeem Blake. I know that he can go even faster. I am very confident about that. He can literally run faster. So let's take a look now at some of your comments in a previous post video that we had up about Akeem Blake, where we asked if you all believed he was going to be the next sprint king and the next sub-10 king out of Jamaica. Queen June Nelson wrote, I can't see it. So many who were supposed to excel. So sad for Johan Blake. He would have taken up where both left off. By June, the only thing I can say is, oh ye of little faith. Sometimes we have to be positive, and like I said, just look at the numbers. Nord Myers wrote, he looks very promising. I hope he stay healthy. He has good running style and good athletic build. And finally, Hengel Andrews wrote, I agree with you totally. And my evidence would be the fact that he's hitting those times in wins, not losses. I believe he's been doing just enough to win. But if push, he could go faster. So there you have it. Jamaica's Akeem Blake establishes a new personal record and at the same time dips below the dreaded 10-second barrier, running an astounding 9.92 seconds to win at the Music City Track Carnival being held in Nashville, Tennessee in the United States. Congratulations, King. Well done. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, leave a like if you enjoyed the video, comment. You are kings and queens. Bless up.